Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our Chief Technology Officer, Mr. Ehsaan Islam.
Morning, Budapest! How you all doing? First of all, it's a great honor to be here. The last time I was in Budapest, that was 10 years ago, and it was very cold. But today, I want to speak about, not just about the products, but I want to talk about a few important things that I feel like everybody should know. So it has been 6 years since the inception of BE. And through these 6 years, if you've been with us, we went through many different development stages. And one of the key areas that we have worked on, which is the products, right? The products has evolved over the last several years. And I know sometimes it's easy to lose the vision as you progress further. And we are at a stage right now as a company. One of the crucial things that we're going through right now is a major transition. And when you're going through a lot of different stages, whether even if you're building your own organization, whether in the corporate, we are building teams, one of the opportunity that we get as we engineering a product is the experience of learning things quickly. And since last few years, we have realized that as much as we're trying to build the best products, we want to be able to keep a balance between simplicity and sophistication. And we have noticed there are a number of challenges in the market which led to creation of some of the key products. So before I begin speaking about some important areas of the products, I just want to put some disclaimers here. I'm not here to give any kind of financial advice as usual, but I really want to, everyone, just pay attention and take some key notes, I would say, because that's really, really going to help you. So first topic I want to speak about, of course, is the SageMaster. How many guys use SageMaster as a platform? Make some noise. That's a lot of you guys use it. Now, before we talk about the platform, before we talk about the products, I have a question for you. How many of you guys took a plane to come to Budapest? Make some noise. That's a lot of you. How many guys probably took a boat or a ship to come to Budapest? Make some noise. Not anyone. So everyone flew through the plane, right? So yeah, I have another question for you. Have you ever dreamt of becoming a pilot? At some point in our childhood, right, we always thought, what is it like, or at least some of us, to fly a plane? If you have, raise your hands if you ever thought, what is it like to be a pilot? Raise your hands, wave your hands if you ever dreamt of becoming a pilot, or actually like the idea of it, right? There's many of you. And like myself, I always thought, what is it like to fly a massive plane? So picture yourself as a pilot, as a skillful, experienced pilot, and you and your task is to go from Italy to Dubai. However, there will be no sort of communication, no navigation. You won't have any means of new technology that we use today. Only thing that you'll be relying on is your experience, is your skill, and your instinct for you to navigate from one destination to another destination. And that's pretty much what the early pilots in the 19th century used to go through. They did not have sophisticated navigation system. They just relied on their skills and their abilities to navigate. Now, you would agree with me, back then it was a chaotic moment. Plane was not as mainstream as today. However, pilots were experienced. They had the knowledge, they driven plane, but there used to be a lot of collisions at that time. And since then, there's a new innovation at that time took place, which is called ATC, air traffic control. And when air traffic control came in, it definitely put order into the chaos. Because air traffic control what helps the pilot to stay at the right course of the destination, or at the right wavelength as they're flying. So even though pilots were very experienced, they had all the knowledge and skills, but ATC plays a major, major role in the aviation industry. And we see this problem we have in the financial market. You know, there are people knowledgeable and there are people who are not. If we just take a look at the rise of retail traders in this industry, has grown exponentially. If we look at cryptocurrency as an industry, more than 500 million people are part of this industry. Now, it's not just 500 million people who are registered. More than 500 million people own cryptocurrency. There's a difference. So that creates a huge amount of opportunity in this industry. Then you have 72% of the retail traders, according to some of the very well-renowned institutions, who not necessarily have any kind of experience or knowledge. They're people like anybody, right? And the question is, what driving that level of interest and so many people, millions of people pouring into the industry? Of course, it's through social media, through new innovation, like the invention of the blockchain, and accessibility has been so much easier than ever before to get access and to be part of such a great industry. And you would agree with me is that the biggest challenge this industry has is a lack of clarity, lack of knowledge, and there isn't a well battle-tested mainstream system out there to help people navigate. This is where SageMaster comes in. Because SageMaster brings chaos, right? From chaos to clarity. SageMaster is what air traffic control to aviation industry, right? How many of you guys understood, right? Make some noise if you understood the vision and the concept behind SageMaster. And I'm just going to make some points why we believe SageMaster is a solution, not for the experienced individual who have a lot of knowledge, who have a lot of experience in this industry to navigate, but also for new people that are pouring into this industry, and SageMaster has that solution. One of the things that you would find yourself in a very challenging position if you're someone who's fairly new and coming into this industry is the first challenge that you're going to have is to be able to find a strategy that works for you, right? Because that's the biggest challenge. You may went through many different courses, many different open source solutions, right? but you don't necessarily have a scalable solution that you could use that is ready to go, right? So SageMaster, one of the key things that it offers is a battle-tested strategy. Why it is battle-tested strategy? Is because of some of the concepts that we have introduced over the years. We recently have launched DCA 2.0, and it has making a huge progress in the community. Initially, we launched DCA 1, version 1, and then we found out, we got a lot of feedback from everybody. So let me first give a big, massive round of applause to each and every single one of you, especially those who are constantly giving feedback. It's because of you DCA 2.0 was created. So let's give a big, massive round of applause to every single person contributed into this. Now, there's something else I want to share here, is that the concept, DCA, is a dollar cost averaging method that has been used in institutional trading and this industry for decades, and is still being used today. So it's not something I want to take credit for to say, hey, this is something that's unique. This is why we're calling a battle-tested strategy, because it's used to trade billions of dollars, right? And we deconstructed this strategy, and we put our own bells and whistles to make it more easier, more scalable, more user-friendly, and help adapt customers more quickly. So that's why it makes it powerful. And I can go on speaking about the Grid 3.0 that we have worked on, right? How many of you guys have been using AI Grid? Make some noise. Right? So Grid is another version of battle-tested strategy. We took the original raw concept and we deconstructed it. We understood how it works, but then we made it better by adding more smart features so that it's adaptable and so that it could be used by the masses, right? From the beginners to the professionals. That's what makes it a super, super effective strategy. And of course, if you're someone who's new or even experienced, we have Master GPT, right? The AI that we have worked on for more than a year. And this is something you can also use to sort of get clear information, right? And I'll speak more about this shortly. But again, this is another way the SageMaster offers for you to participate in the market very quickly. Now I want to speak about another company that we have acquired. It's called Tune.com. That was last year. And if you guys don't know the Tune.com, Tune is a quantitative trading platform. And it's been running for the last 5 years. It has done over 6 billion in trading volume transaction. You can always visit Tune.com to find more information. And we made an announcement last year that we're going to do an integration with SageMaster, so that a lot of these strategies that's been created by professional traders will be directly available on SageMaster. So one of the core principles that we had from the very early on is how do we bridge the gap between professionals and beginners? And in order for us to do that, we need to have professional tools, right, that could be used by anybody to get professional results. And Tune and SageMaster plays that massive role. Right now with SageMaster, you'll be able to access Tune strategies, and also you can connect to TradingView if you want to, right? So this is for the advanced people who want to build their strategies by themselves. This is definitely for them. But of course, as for the masses, we are currently working with the Tune community. These are professional traders. These are not just professional traders, but these are traders who build their strategy, right? They code their strategy directly on the Tune platform. It's a very sophisticated platform, and that was a very strategic decision for us to do this acquisition. So this is a new incredible feat we have achieved, and very soon, you guys are able to use Tune strategies directly on SageMaster. Now I want to quickly speak about another very important topic here. As you know, we are living in a creator economy, right? Who agrees we're in a creator economy, right? Raise your hands if you understand the power of that. If you're on social media, if you're on various different platforms, if you are a creator who have a lot of influence, right, you are able to monetize, right? But of course, on some of them, you don't get paid that so well. With SageMaster and Tune, it's going to create that creator economy because it's going to reward people who build strategies on Tune and SageMaster, right? And when they share their strategy to everyone pretty much here who's going to use it, they will be rewarded for that. We're going to share more details in terms of how this is going to work, but it's a very simple concept. If you are a professional trader and you have built a strategy and that is very well tested, and if you make it available on the SageMaster preset marketplace, so whether you're a Tune trader or whether you're an external trader, any person who will use this preset, they will make an incentive. The creator will make an incentive. Isn't that incredible, guys? Now I want to speak about 2 new products that we're going to launch, right? That's within SageMaster. How many guys excited about that? Now, before I speak about the product launch, I think there's something else that we have released recently. And as you know, we've continuously, especially our amazing engineering team, super hardworking. I just want to take that moment to give a big, massive round of applause to our exceptional team who's always putting the work. And as you know, we're always releasing new updates to continuously improve the ecosystem, improve the platform. And recently, we've released a very cool feature, right? I think you guys will be very much interested. Imagine you have a strategy that's really working out for you. Imagine you have a strategy on SFX. Wouldn't it be amazing to share that to the community or to someone new, right, who probably is not even a customer, right? He's not even a customer of the SageMaster, but maybe this is something that they would want to use, right? Maybe whatever the strategy they're working hasn't been effective, but they're looking for something that could work. Wouldn't it be amazing for you to able to share that strategy publicly? You can share the link just like social media. Well, we are introducing strategy sharing. So this is what you'll be able to do, right? The first one is you'll be able to share any kind of strategy that you're running on SageMaster and SFX to a community, right? To a community or the member of the community, and they can, see the results or they can copy it. However, some of you may be like, I don't want to share my source. I don't want to share all the. Maybe you have a grid strategy or DCA strategy, right? That is based on TradingView. And you're like, I don't want to share my settings right away. You can also do that. So you can allow people whether they can clone this strategy or not clone this strategy. So that's something you can also do. So it's an incredible feature. Now let me introduce you to the next product, which you're already familiar with, but we never officially have launched it, right? It's pretty much available for free for everybody, which is the next version, MasterGPT 2.0, that we released today. With MasterGPT 2.0, you'll be able to do many things, right? One of the things is imagine you have a bunch of strategies running, but you're kind of in a dilemma, like should I exit, should I enter the market, or should I let my strategy continue to run? You have 2 options. You can do the analysis by yourself, or you could ask MasterGPT to do the analysis about your strategies that's already running in your account. Wouldn't that be incredible? So This is something that you'll be able to do. What Master GPT has now, you can give full access to your account to give analysis, and it will tell you if the market is on an uptrend or in a downtrend, and it can give its own opinion to say, you know, whether it is a good time to exit or is a good time to keep, you know, running the wave, right? So that's something that you can do. One of the other features of Master GPT is the screener, right? And this is something what's happening behind the scenes. So whenever you're asking Master GPT to do an analysis, visually this is what it looks like. It scans the market, it crunches hundreds and hundreds of gigabytes of data, and it comes up with this report. And this report essentially tells whether the market is, you know, is a strong sell or strong buy. It gives you that level of analysis. Now, this screener will be available for you also very, very soon. So you'll be able to also directly filter things directly from this screener. Now, the next product that I want to speak about, I believe 99% of the people never heard of it, but maybe some of you did, and it was leaked. So I just want to quickly share the video of the new product. So AV team, if you can help me and play the video, please.
So you bought Bitcoin, maybe even threw in some Ethereum. Feeling bullish, right? But then the market dips, and your portfolio, yeah, not exactly growing the way you'd hoped, is it? And timing the market, buy the dip, you said. But turns out, you bought the peak. Not what you had in mind, huh? Every time the market shoots up, you think you're set. But somehow, you end up buying high and watching your gains disappear. Let's face it, timing the crypto market, it's like betting on your buddy's golf game. Unpredictable, and usually not a great idea. But here's the thing. You don't need to time the market to succeed. What if you could put your money to work smarter, automatically, consistently, without the stress? That's where SageMaster's AI Basket comes in. It's not about guessing when the market will spike or crash. It's about letting the technology do the work for you, automating your predefined purchases no matter what the market is doing. With AI Basket's Schedule Buy feature, you set your schedule and forget it. Choose your allocation amount, your schedule, daily, weekly, or monthly, and let it make purchases on your behalf. No more worrying about timing. You'll be making consistent purchases through the highs and lows. Let's say you're going to allocate $5,000 to Bitcoin all at once. If the price dips, you're stuck. But with AI Basket, you spread that $5,000 into weekly purchases. Over time, you could potentially lower your average cost. Instead of stressing about every dip, AI Basket helps automate your purchases, potentially lowering your average cost over time. But that's not all. The real power of AI Basket, keeping your portfolio balanced. You've seen it. Bitcoin surges, and suddenly your portfolio is all Bitcoin. That's portfolio drift. AI Basket's rebalancing keeps things in check. Let's say Bitcoin grows to 60% of your portfolio. Rebalancing trims it and redistributes to keep everything balanced. Think of it like gardening. You don't want one plant to take over the whole garden, right? Rebalancing trims back the overgrown assets and nurtures the ones that need a little more attention. With rebalancing, your portfolio stays diversified, ready for whatever the market throws your way. Start using AI Basket today. Simplify your strategy and keep your portfolio balanced through market ups and downs.
I think the main question is, are you guys excited? So this is a very incredible product because it's simple but very, very effective on the long run. This specific product is for people who have a very high conviction about the cryptocurrency industry. You have a very strong belief in terms of the industry, right? So it's definitely for people who have a very strong belief in the cryptocurrencies, and it's a strategy that could be used for short term, like 3 months, or even long term. Good thing is that we provide full white paper, case studies for every single basket that you see, and you'll be able to see, right? And here's a simple example, right? The dollar cost averaging, right? I think most of you guys pretty much understood, so I'm not going to explain that. I'm running out of time. This is a very important example if you pay attention to this, right? How many times you have bought something at a specific price in one go, right? It's a quick best example I can give here. Imagine let's just say I have 65K and I have one BTC that I have bought. George on the other hand, he decided not to purchase the BTC at the same price that I'm buying, right? So let's say I bought one BTC for 65K. George, on the other hand, decided he's not going to use this entire amount to purchase one BTC. Instead, he's going to use the basket feature to spread it across weeks and months. What's going to happen, as we know, the price continues to fluctuate. He would buy an incremental amount of BTC over time, and then if we then calculate after 3 months or weeks, we'll be able to see that the DCA, the concept, is very, very powerful. It lowers down your cost and so on. So that's one of the core features the basket has, and it's very powerful. The second one is the rebalancing. And again, this is used by major institution, right? It's not like some kind of gimmick we just came up with and like it's a hype. No, it's a battle-tested strategy. You can do your own research about the concept of rebalancing, and you'll find out lot of case studies. And we're just making this. It's a complex strategy, but we just made it very, very simple so that everyone can use it. As you can see here on this example, let's just say you bought X amount of coins and you distribute them, right? If you look at the screen, 25%, 25%. I have $100 and I distributed it into 4 different coins. After like 24 hours, the price would change, right? It's normal. Cryptocurrency is volatile. What rebalancing does, it takes the profit from the most performing cryptocurrency and then it redistributes it back to the ones that are not performing. And what happens over time, it accumulates the asset, and as the price continues to rise, your portfolio stays rebalanced. So though they grow in an equal structure. So that's what makes it so powerful. So here's an example, as you can see, in the rebalancing. It's a very simple concept. 25% I have, price changes, and then it notices that there's a fluctuation in the asset. As you can see on the blue highlight color, it says 30%. So 25%, I made potential 5% profit, and you will use that 5% to the coins that's underperforming. That's what makes it super powerful. Now, the bigger question is right now, this is great. You're probably thinking, okay, this product looks promising, but the bigger question is, when are we going to launch it, right? Because I know we've done, in the past convention, we talk about, when we're going to launch a particular product. We do some teasers. Are we going to launch it? Make some noise if you guys think we're going to launch this by end of this year. So you guys are happy to wait for end of the year. Okay, make some noise if you think we're going to launch this in 1 week. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. We're not launching it next week. We're not launching it next year. We're launching it today. So the AI basket is available for you. You can go and access the platform. Of course, you'll need an add-on to be able to activate this specific product. And I'm sure the other speakers will address how you're going to get access to it. With that being said, guys, I just want to finally end my presentation with just one last vision. As you know, there were many occasions I sometimes get questions from a lot of the customers Like, are we going to create different type of bot or some kind of strategy on Telegram and things of that nature? One thing you guys have to understand that we are not focused on building some trading bots. We are focused on building an ecosystem. We are focused on building a trading platform so that you can build whatever the heck that you want to build, right? So that's what we are building. An ecosystem is a platform for other people to build strategies. And second thing, if you look at some of the major players in this industry, one of them is TradingView. I love TradingView. It's an incredible, incredible platform. They help a lot of people access liquidity, you know, and help traders analyze the market. And it's an amazing, amazing solution. And they alone have 550 million users by simply specializing in one single niche to give people access to information, right? And then, of course, there are other ones who provide something like copy trading and things of that nature, and they have millions of customers. Whereas a SageMaster, we are in a very unique competitive position because we are bridging the gap between completely new people. You have to understand this. And new people going to tradingview.com, they want to understand nothing. So SageMaster positions itself to the new people as well as experienced and professionals. And at the same time, it's the only platform where it's providing robust solution and battle-tested strategy, both on SFX and cryptocurrency indices, and very soon on Web3 and decentralized technology. With that being said, guys, I just want to say that we are just getting started, and I believe we can have 10% of that market share, right? Do you guys believe we can have 10% of the major market share? With that being said, guys, thank you so much, and I hope this was meaningful for you. Thank you.